Hello there, it's Pops from Pops Around the House, looking at XCN, ONYXCOIN. I'm just going to come right out and say it. I think this could do a 6X pretty quickly. Alright, and pretty quickly, we're talking in a couple of weeks. Alright, and I'll explain why I say that. I want to say thank you to a viewer, Cryptophonics, for asking the question about some more technical analysis. It's very hard to find. Yeah, it is hard to find. It's a low market cap coin, and not many people are talking about it. Okay, that's just all there is to it. So I don't know how much technical analysis I can give because I'm a 62-year-old grandpop who just loves to trade crypto. And by that I mean I buy and sell. I don't trade. I don't use leverage. Okay, I just have the I don't have an emotional attachment to the assets, so I'm not afraid to sell them. Okay, but let's take a look here. Let's get right to the point, and let me tell you why I expect XCN could do a 6X in a fairly short period of time. This is the 2-day chart on Gate.io. All right, it is a Heiken Ashi candles, and it is the logarithmic down here on TradingView, the logarithmic setting. Okay, if you change it to regular, it doesn't tell you much. All right, it's a lot easier to understand on the logarithmic. Okay, so I have made some drawings, so I look at this chart and I see what I see and I understand what I see, but in order for me to explain it to somebody else, I needed to put some drawings on here. So that's what I did. All right. What I see here is as this asset was coming down, there was not a lot of support for the price, to prevent it from coming down. Okay, there were a few levels of support, however, and here's one right over here at this 0.108 level. Okay, there, and keep in mind each candle is 2 days, so let's just throw out a number here and say this was like 25 2-day candles, so maybe it was 50 days of support at that level. Not real strong, and you can see the price did try to break out of there. It did for a little bit, and then it went down as everything did in the bull market. I don't know what happened in here. I forget at this point. Maybe Bitcoin pumped a little bit for a while, and other assets did too. I can't remember what happened back in February. Okay, but the price kept coming down, and then it formed another level of support, but very weak. You can see it's only about, let's say it was 10 candles, so you're talking 20 days of support. The price tried to break out of that, and for 1 day it went up, or 2 days it went up, and then it's I'm too tired. I just can't sustain this level of support. I'm going to keep going back down again. And here's another level of support, again, very weak, only about 10, 11, 12 candles, a couple dozen days, and then boom, it went down again. And it was back in June. I forget what happened then, but all these big drops are, events in the crypto world. Then we got a little pump, and then we kept going down. And we started to go down at a lower pace. Okay, so way down here already, I was thinking, man, this is a beautiful chart. From here, this would have been like a 9x, 9 or a 10x up to this 010 level. But I didn't buy then because an asset could disappear, not disappear. It could collapse and go to zero. Coinbase could delist it or whatever exchange it's on because they're not making enough money, or because the SEC says that it's a security, so they're not going to take a chance anymore, blah, blah, blah. There's a whole bunch of reasons. However, and this is all conjecture on my part. Now that there's some volume coming into it, you can see the green candles. There's some volume coming in on the volume profile down here. So I figure it this way. It looks like the project's going to survive, in my common sense way of thinking. It looks like Coinbase is making some money on it now, so they're less likely to get rid of it because they want to have, I think they want to have assets that are being moved. They want buys and sells. That's how they make their money. So anyway, but what happened here is, remember, this bottom green or this bottom blue line, there was a limited amount of support here, and when the price dipped below here, and you can see over in the beginning around December 7th, it popped through there pretty dramatically. Okay, and in fact, you can see that in a several day time period, the price went from this bottom line, it went up, it went 2.62x from this lowest blue line, which was this first level, and again, a weak level. I should say the lowest level of support and or resistance, both of them being weak. So it smashed through there, and this level right here, even weaker than here, and it smashed through there. It went up so high, but it did not reach this level of support. And I kind of look at price action as, I draw an analogy to a person. Price comes up here and it says, wait a second, I'm not comfortable with this level of success. If you've ever gotten a job that was a little bit over your head, or paid you a little bit too much money, actually, your psychology, your own confidence level bumps you back, and you go back to a person for a job that is more comfortable with you. Anyway, so, the price says, I can't handle this level of success. I'm going to go back to this prior level here where I was comfortable for a while. Okay, and now we can see price level at this point is 56% of what it was at this 2.62x level. So if a person had sold, and it never works this way where you sell exactly at the top, but if a person had sold somewhere in here, i.e. had enough sense to take some profits, they could use those profits to buy when it establishes a new level of support. Now, it looks like we're trying to do a level of support right here, but frankly, it could bump down again and go down to here. Now, I would say, because it's not likely to go below there, but, make your own decision. This isn't financial advice. This is just me. I'm passionate about price action. I'm passionate about buying low and selling high and then buying low again. Maybe not even in the same asset. It could be a different asset, because there's always assets going up and then they come down. Okay, so hopefully I buy when they're down, sell when they're up, and then look for another one that's down right now, as opposed to waiting for a couple of weeks until this asset comes down and my money's sitting there waiting for this to get ready to go up again. No. That's not the way it works with me. I'm selling, and as soon as I sell, I'm looking for another one that's ready to go up. Okay, gain 25%, 50%, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell. Just repeat, rinse, shower, rinse, repeat, or shampoo, rinse, repeat, should I say. Anyhow, so from here, let's assume this level of support does hold. Okay. Again, the support wasn't strong. The resistance won't be strong. So I'm expecting that perhaps when the price goes up from here, when it pumps again, it will at least pump to this level right here, which is a 2.3x from the current price. Okay, so So that's pretty cool. However, just as down here, it pumped through this resistance, it blasted through the second one, came down. What if it does it again? I think it probably will. In fact, this support slash resistance is weaker than the one down here and weaker than one down here. This is the strongest one up here. So let's say the price goes up to somewhere in this area at the 0075 area. All right. I mean, that's more than a 2.3x. If we know that the price is going to go up, get uncomfortable, come back down where it's comfortable, why on earth do we want to keep the asset when the price is going to come down again? It just doesn't make any sense. I mean, you know, if I wanted to do something, if I really wanted to hold on to this asset, maybe what I could do is I could take, let's say I bought 100 of them, okay, and I decided, well, okay, I'm going to sell when it gets to 007 price range, okay, but I'm only going to sell 75% of them. I'm going to keep 25% of them for a long-term hold. That's another strategy too, okay? There's a way to do that. You know, what you would do is you would, unfortunately, Coinbase, you can't create little portfolios. So what I would do in that case, let's say I bought 100. Okay, I decide, okay, I'm not going to sell 25 of them. Okay, so as soon as I buy them, I'm going to take those 25 and I'm going to put in a sell order for some ridiculous amount of money, like a 20x. Okay, that way, when I go to trade them, you know, they're not there. They're not showing up as being available to trade, if that makes sense to you. So anyway, so that's, you know, that's it. I really think, I mean, I don't know how long it's going to take. Okay, it went from here to all the way down to here, and what do we have here? The end of this support was at February, and the end of this support was in, that was 5 months. Okay, I don't know. Is it going to take 5 months from here to go up to there? I don't know, but this was a pop in a 4-day time period. Okay, this little climb here from the bottom was, it looks like roughly about a month and a half, 40, 50 days, and then boom, boom. 2 days it's up, and 2 more days it's down again. Okay, so anyway, listen, that's the best I can do when it comes to technical analysis, and you know, tell me if that makes sense. But again, we're just having a conversation among friends here. All right, we're sitting looking at crypto. Getting excited about the future possibilities. But I'll tell you right now, one thing I learned from the bull market last time, see, I never took profits. Never took profits. Okay? I'm throwing money around like a madman and never took profits. You know, I watched it go up and then I watched it go down. And when I got to the level where I had already started, I'm like, okay, I'm out. So what did I do for a year? Nothing. I didn't make any money, but I learned a lot, and that's cool. So it was valuable. I'm really lucky that I didn't lose money. Anyway, listen, just, you know, relaying experience here, okay? Please take some profits. You know, it's, all right, listen, I seem to have flapping lip syndrome, and I'm going to let you go. I would appreciate helping build the channel by liking, subscribing, sharing, commenting, whatever you can do. Share it with a friend who's into crypto, and we have a little group going here. And I appreciate you taking the time to consider this. So, and be careful. And again, I got my 20 buckets. Okay, I'm not all in on anything. And I think, to me, it makes a lot of sense from experience to someone who didn't make any money in the last bull run. Just amazing. Anyway, all right, take care, Pops.